From the stopped-up plumbing from a bathroom on the 3rd floor of Stewart Hall on the campus of St. Cloud State, it's Husky Tonight!
You're not in charge here, John.
Then why do I do everything around here?
You don't do everything around here. You sit around and you act like you do everything.
I helped set up the cameras. I did most of the technical prep. I even took out the trash. Oh, we're live? Hey, welcome to Husky Tonight.
Clearly you didn't take out the trash because you're still in here. I'm Gabe Osburnson.
And I'm John Bates, and you don't need to worry about that, folks. We're just rehearsing for our skit that's coming up later.
Totally, yeah. But while we work on that, how about you guys just sit in front of the TV or your computer screens and take a look at some of the amazing skits we have for you.
That's right, Gabe. We have a UTVS take on The Office coming up in the newsroom.
Some pretty wild hockey names as we head to the North and Northern Cup.
And we try to bring back Vine with our quick 6-second or so skits.
All that and more when we get back from this quick commercial break.
Welcome back from break, folks. We've been hard at work getting an amazing show ready for you.
No, you weren't. You just sat there eating your moon pie.
You're just mad because everyone likes moon pies, and that reminds you that nobody likes you.
You look like a moon pie.
Too far, man. I'm done with this. Roll the next skit. I am talking to my agent.
Your mom is your agent.
She's an excellent agent.
Roll it.
So, remember guys, this semester, no vulgarities, stay away from the innuendos. This is a news organization, we don't need any of that kind of stuff.
Hey, Chris.
What, Tony?
Watch this guy. But.
Alright, great stuff from Tony. Once again, some original stuff. Anyways, Tony aside, we're gonna follow those rules and have a great semester. So, let's make sure we do that, have a great semester.
Chris is the worst. He thinks just because he's the station manager, he can take the fun out of news. He doesn't even let me say Redskins on TV. I have to call him the Washington football team. What is that? Chris is just stupid.
Boo!
Why are you booing me? What is you booing having a great semester? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm booing you because you suck. Am I right, guys? Everybody hates Chris like the show?
Alright, whatever. I don't know, man.
What do I think of Tony? Well, I don't really know him that well because I'm just a camera, but sometimes when he's reporting like a murder, he'll smile a little bit, and it kind of makes you wonder sometimes, did Tony do the murder? I mean, who knows?
I'm taking over this meeting.
No, sit down.
I'm taking over this meeting.
You're just the talent. What are you doing?
I'm taking over.
Don't take my pen. What are you doing?
Alright, so guys, we're going to have a great semester.
Please stop talking.
Also, make sure not to say any vulgarities.
That's my point.
And stay away from the inventions. That's right, guys. The inventions.
I'm a news anchor here at UTVS, which means I'm pretty much the most important person here. I mean, I'm not sure what these other people do around here all day. I mean, I'm the one doing the real work around here. Reading stuff off the teleprompter isn't as easy as it looks. I mean, I spent half an hour on my hair today and 50 minutes doing my makeup.
Okay, so we have all our stories for the day, but what is our lead story?
I still think the puppy story should be at the top.
That's definitely filler material.
But it's a really cute puppy, though.
Okay, let's make it something real though, like let's talk about the government shutdown or something.
It's a shutdown. There's nothing happening. What are we gonna do? Update them every time nothing happens? So, Tony's under the impression that I'm an intern. I'm not, I'm a writer. So he's supposed to be paying me. Haven't had a paycheck in 3 weeks. He had me go out and get donuts for everybody though. Apparently the donuts I bought were too sweet. And then I realized he wanted me to get bagels. So that's where we're at with the news.
Oh my God.
What?
Something just came in over the wire. There was a murder on campus.
That's great. Now we have our lead story for the day.
Screw you, Tony.
What'd I do?
So we've got our rundown set, and our lead is Murder Story. So Tony's really happy right now, like unusually happy. The happiest I've ever seen him, honestly.
Chris, I need to talk to you.
This again. What did I tell you about coming in here during my personal reflection time? It's just.
Well, let me tell you something.
Yeah, alright.
Those people upstairs in the newsroom, they won't run my story that I suggested about the murder that I suggested that they air on TV. They won't cover it.
These people just don't get it. I mean, murders is what really gets the ratings. Casey Anthony, O.J. Simpson, those are the types of stories that get ratings for weeks, months, years. I mean, come on, people. It's common sense.
Well, they said they don't want to run it, then they don't have to run it. That's their choice.
But it's newsworthy. You're missing the point.
I don't know if it is newsworthy. They're the producers, right?
Well, yeah, but they don't.
That's their job.
They don't do anything.
We don't need to talk about murder. That's not important.
Hey, all people see is me, and they want to hear murder from me.
So Tony and I have been working as co-anchors together now for a couple months, and he's a little weird. I don't think he thinks about anything that isn't news or the Cleveland Indians.
Why do they want to hear about murder?
Let me tell you something. Murder sells seats. Offense wins championships. Come on.
We don't have seats here. It's a televised broadcast.
Tony definitely killed somebody.
Our producers say we have to cooperate for the rest of the show or we're fired, whatever that means.
Yeah, and in order for us to get along, I would just like to say that I accept your apology.
Whoa, apologize for what?
You called me a moon pie.
Moon pies are a delicacy. You should be honored to be called a moon pie.
You said nobody cares about moon pies.
I only said that because you didn't offer to share any with me.
Oh, you know what?
What?
You guys are sure to love our next skit, which is really just a buttload of skits packed into one.
Check this out.
I'm the trash man. I'm the trash man.
Are you guys ready for the greatest magic trick of your life?
Yeah.
Observe.
By God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Caitlin, I love you.
No.
Oh.
Hey, can I see your notes?
Yeah, sure thing, man.
Okay, cool. What are the...
Trash man!
Okay, it's over here, guys. According to my telescope, you can see the ants down here. If you get close enough, you'll be able to find them, guys. Oh, there it is! Shoot it! Shoot it! I see it. Okay.
I know what you want.
This is how a kangaroo would go to school if kangaroos went to school.
Wow, man, you really shine in that skit. I think Trash Man might be a big breakthrough role for you.
That wasn't me. That guy had a beard.
No, I mean, seriously, it was the perfect role for you, you know? Because you look like garbage.
Just. Let's go to break. I need 5.
That's a great plan.
This is nuts.
I hope you
I
guys
can't do it.
really enjoy some really loud commercials about UTVS. Okay, seriously, man, we have got to get along this time. I cannot go back to my last job.
Why? What was your last job?
I was Chuck E. Cheese.
Like you worked at Chuck E. Cheese?
No, I just was him. I was Chuck E. Cheese.
You were giving me crap for being Trash Man?
Look, man, we all have things that we regret.
Like doing this show with me now?
Like doing this show with you, exactly.
Oh, come on, Chucky, don't be too mad. Maybe this next skit will cheer you up. I promise it's not too cheesy.
I am going to kill you.
Take a look at North and Norther. You were Chuck E. Cheese.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to ESPN NBCBS sports coverage of the pre-amateur professional hockey game. I'm your host, Joe Tucker.
And I am Tony Slomo.
Well, Tony, this is the North and Norther Cup, and it is a must-win for both of these teams.
Oh, you know it is. Let's not forget some of the great games of the past in the North and Norther Cup, like in 1996 when Poe McPuck burst onto the scene, smashing into the board, shattering his skull, and still scoring 5 goals to win. Or back in 1962, when the Norther team came back from a 7-goal deficit by stealing the other team's skates in the third period to win 15-7.
Who cannot forget that? But I also remember that the fans, they were chanting, "We want more popcorn," because the stands, the concessions, they ran out of popcorn.
How crazy.
And people were wearing popcorn buckets on their heads.
You can't run out of popcorn at the North and Norther Cup.
Crazy stuff. But let's not waste any more time. Let's meet the players for the North.
Garth Cannonsharp, McKinley University. Noah Puxingoal, Warmice University.
Iceman Motskalov, Bob Motzko University.
Dog Bones, Wolf Central University.
John Spieth, Boston College. James the Stick McCoy, Mayo Clinic. Adam Smith, Zamboni Tech.
Bronson, Swanson, Thompson, the Ohio State Community College.
Kirk McFirkin, Culinary Academy.
Well, certainly an elite group of individuals is going to be quite the team to stop.
Oh, you know it. I think it's going to be literally impossible to stop them out there tonight.
I mean, just a few names like Bronson, Swanson, Thompson. He's the goon of the team, and he'll put you in the ground set.
And let's not forget about James the Stick McCoy. He'll really stick it to you.
He'll sauce it up to his players. But before we keep talking about this team, let's meet the team from the North.
Charlie Bean, Princeton Jail, Penitentiary.
Quasimodo, University of Notre Dame.
I'm the Trash Man, Waste Management University, New Jersey.
Greg Alaska, Fargo University.
Bush Husky, Dilly Dilly.
Ronald McDonald, McDonald Playlands University.
Mr. Hockey, Canuck University.
Phil Nicholson, Left-Handed University.
Penn State.
Paul Bunyan, Lake of the Woods University. Go Blue Ox.
UWGB.
All right, man. We've had our fun with each other. We've said our piece. Let's just bury the hatchet, man. Let's get to know each other a little better here.
Oh, like how?
I don't know. Maybe like we'll ask a few questions. Like I'll ask you some questions, you answer them, then you ask me. How about that?
Sure, that sounds good.
Okay. What are some things you like?
Things that aren't you.
Okay. What are some of your dislikes?
Beards and short people named Gabe.
What's your favorite movie?
Lord of the Rings, except for the parts with the short, hairy dwarf guy, because he reminds me of someone I hate.
All right.
Named Gabe Osbernson.
All right. Okay. I tried talking to him, but talking to him is like talking to a horrible stick monster. Just take us to our next skit.
All right, folks, it's that time of week again. Time to go and talk to students who don't know answers. Take a look. What president freed the slaves?
Oh, Lincoln? Lincoln, right? I think.
Abe Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. I guess you could say Abraham Lincoln.
I guess you could say that.
Abraham Lincoln? No, I don't know.
What is the Minnesota state bird?
The loon?
The loon?
The loon. Very good.
The loon! That's not really what a loon is, but whatever. It's
common loon.
It's a common loon, whatever he said.
We'll give it to you.
Ooh. Isn't it like the loon or something?
Or something, yeah.
Something like that. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
What is the Minnesota state bird? The blue falcon. Blue falcon, huh?
The loon.
All right, very good. What is the largest organ of the human body?
The brain?
Largest organ is the intestine, large intestine.
Okay.
The largest organ?
Yeah.
Do you want the PG answer?
Preferably.
Largest organ? Is it the heart, or is it the stomach?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's the stomach.
Sounds like a toss-up to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the stomach.
The stomach. What is the largest organ of the human body?
The heart?
Your stomach? Or I don't know. I have no idea.
What is the largest organ of the human body?
The skin, isn't it?
Very good. What is the color of the Beatles' White Album?
White?
Okay. White? I don't know.
White? Maybe?
Maybe? Okay. White. You sure? Sure. Okay, good. What is the color of the Beatles' White Album?
I'm colorblind, so is this a trick question?
Are you actually?
Yeah, I am. I'm red-green. Is it white?
We'll go with that one.
Okay.
All right, those were this week's questions. I hope you enjoyed them. Maybe you'll be on next time. We'll see you next time.
Those were some pretty crazy questions, don't you think? And by the way, that was real cute, telling the teleprompter guy to change my name to Stupid Butt Face on the reader.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Let's check out faking news.
Oh, that's it? You're just going to toss like that? You're not going to have a discussion? We're not going to have a civil discussion about this?
I didn't do it. It was the prompter guy.
Oh, I do not believe
Hello, folks, and welcome to your center for real fake news. But this isn't faking news. This is a Tide ad. I'm Chris Pearson. Thanks for tuning in to us instead of UTVS News tonight, since we air at a reasonable time. We begin with some fake news. This just in, the world's smallest man has finally died. This miniature man, who went by the name Microscopic Mark, was 21 inches tall, and his cause of death was being stepped on by another human by the name of Madison, who is only 4 feet tall herself. No one knows how this accident happened, but just before the man was squashed to his death, he tried screaming, but he went unheard. His day-to-day affairs included hitting his head against the legs of chairs and standing on stacks of phone books so he could be heard by other humans. Microscopic's hobbies included walking to the park and doing nothing. He also liked to play a little game he called ignoring people. On the bright side, at least he'll be able to play this game more efficiently now that he's dead. In sports news, it has become official that the Cleveland Indians will no longer be the Cleveland Indians. The Cleveland Baseball Organization has decided that their name is no longer appropriate for on-field use. This came shortly after the Indians decided to drop their infamous Chief Wahoo logo, which has some fans in an uproar. Some say it's time to move on. Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred said, quote, "I'm a loyal Yankees fan and have always hated the Cleveland Ball Club. That's why I can't wait for a new beginning," unquote. Now that they are no longer the Cleveland Indians, fans are wondering what their name will become. Well, the MLB and the Cleveland have come together to decide a change. Their name is now the Indiana Indians. At least you still have the Browns, Cleveland. With the Super Bowl wrapping up, and sadly for Minnesota fans, the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl. There was chaos going around with riots from Eagle fans. One of our very own braved it out to cover the action. Reporting live from Minneapolis at US Bank Stadium is our very own former Amish field reporter, Leif Ender. Leif, how are you surviving down there?
That's right, guys. It was quite the scene outside US Bank Stadium as Eagle fans stormed the streets after the team defeated New England Patriots 41-33, from climbing up on street poles, flipping cars over, setting things on fire, crashing planes into Minnesota Viking homes, especially going after Tom Brady's mother's house, eating horse manure. Seriously, you can look on YouTube and find that out. They're just letting everything loose. So guys, maybe wondering why I'm standing here unscathed. Well, guys, the solution is that you got to buy an Eagles jersey, such as the one I'm wearing right now. And you'll not be able to be threatened at all by getting any juice bottles thrown at you, just like this one, so I'm all good, guys. Here in Minneapolis, it's Dilly Dilly Philly. Crispy, back to you.
Well, lucky for me, I am a Flyers fan, so I don't have to worry about juice bottles being thrown at me. Thanks for that report, Leif. Moving into technology news, Apple released that they are getting out of the iPhone business and are starting to shift their focus to selling actual apples. Reports say the reason behind all of this is because too many people were going into their local Best Buy store, purchasing Apple products, and then trying to eat the phones, which has caused many deaths. Apple product consumer Schmitty Schmidt said, quote, "I bought a basket of these iPods and iPhone X's, and they thought they were going to be a delicious snack. And they turned out to not be so delicious," unquote. So now that Apple is getting out of technology business, they hope their buyers will try not texting their friends on actual apples. News from Robbinsdale, 20-year-old college student Lonnie Tangfellow is getting the death penalty for creating a viral YouTube video that rips into his city. In the video, this hoodlum voiced his negative thoughts about Robbinsdale and its mayor, O'Regan McMurphy, who has been criticized of doing unmayoral activities like skydiving off the water tower, swimming in kiddie pools at 3 a.m., and attempting to use fireworks as a weapon. Mayor McMurphy told Faking News, quote, "This kid should not be allowed to make fun of me or our fine city. It's a disgrace he's even alive," unquote. When Tangfellow asked why he made this video, his response was, quote, "I was bored," unquote. Tangfellow's decapitation ceremony is set for next Saturday at 4 p.m., and you can reserve your seat by visiting the Faking News website and following the link. And that's the latest from the Faking Newsroom. Hopefully you feel a little bit less informed now. We'll see you next time.
Well, unfortunately, that's all we have for today. And we'd like to thank all of you for tuning in.
We're very grateful you could join us, and we hope to see you next time on Husky Tonight. Are we off? We're off?
Dude, you're the worst person. You're the worst.
I was trying to be
Oh
nice.
my God,
This
you
whole
were not
stupid
trying to
little
be nice.
question game.
You called me moon pie.
I really
moon
don't.
pie.
I think you
moon
did.
pie.
If you see a skit idea or see skits happening, call our skit tip line at 320-308-HUSKY-TONIGHT or visit our website at youtube.com/huskytonight.com.